and scope of the Abuja Treaty. Here an example could be the Economic Partnership Agreement. As you know, the REX configuration is not the same as the EPA configuration. And today, going to the EPA configuration or going to individual countries, signing this economic partnership agreement, it will be difficult for us to have custom union because we're going to have different customs union, and how can you integrate them so that you can have a continental free trade area and you can have this custom union by 2019 as decided. So it's important for Africa, again, to speak with one voice and to understand that we have the required policy space for our industrialization and also to put our agenda up front. Africa also should ensure that negotiation of multilateral are not allowed to constrain the policy space, I just spoke about it, so that we need to industrialize the value addition, the employment that we're talking about for our youth, for our population, so it's very important. So I think that if I can say the most two important things, implementation is very important, but in order for us to implement, I think that we have to ensure that, first of all, we work closely with DIRECT and coordinate good coordination with DIRECT. We have to push for this alternative source of funding, and Africa has to speak with one voice on all trade, climate change, and other important issues that perhaps other colleagues will talk to you about because they're not my area. Now, I want to conclude here by saying that the African media you represent have a great role to play. It is my hope that you will spare no effort in assisting our continent to achieve its Renaissance and Vision 2060.